Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a full comparison between the Galaxy J7 and the Galaxy A7. We are also going to do a speed test in this video. So let's just get straight into this. But before that, I want to point out that you guys have requested a comparison between the J7 and the A7. I will do that video as soon as I get my hands on the Galaxy A7, because we are having some availability issue with that. But yeah, I'll promise I will do that video. So let's just get straight into this comparison. So if we take a look at the price of these two phones, the Galaxy A8 is coming at 54,000 rupees, which is around like $540, while on the other hand the Galaxy J7 is coming at 27,000 rupees, which is like almost 300 less than the A8. Now there are a number of reasons why you should spend more money on the Galaxy A8, and some reasons why you should stay on this phone. So I'm going to start off this comparison with our build quality. Now build quality is definitely the most biggest reason why people are going towards this phone, because it has like extremely nice build quality. And I personally own this phone. I have used this as my main phone for like 2 or 3 days. I always do that when I get a new phone. So this is actually one of the most beautiful Galaxy phones ever made. Extremely slim, 5.9mm, and it has extremely nice build quality. So definitely, in terms of the build quality, this is worth it. This is worth the money. And definitely, if we take a look at the Galaxy J7 at the price point, Samsung has given us a plastic build on this phone. Definitely you can remove the plastic, as well as you can remove the battery, and you can insert any substitute battery in order to increase like more battery chances if your first battery runs out. And then also this is like a pretty nice feature that Samsung has dropped in its big tire phones like Samsung Galaxy Note 5 and S6, but they have kept it alive in their mid-range phones. So definitely going cheaper on the J7, but providing you the removable back option, while on this phone you can't really remove the back, but you do get a lot of premiumness. So definitely, as I said, this is the most best reason why you should go for the Galaxy A8 if you are really into the phone's build quality and all that. Or if you're not going to want that, if you really don't care about the premiumness, then definitely J7 will do just fine. So taking a look at the display of both of these two phones, the Galaxy A8 has a bigger display, 5.7 inch, and with bigger screen you'll see a 1080p HD resolution, while on the other hand the Galaxy J7 will give you a 5.5 inch screen, slightly smaller, but of course again 720p resolution is also there. So of course we don't have a lot of 720p display phones out there as compared to 1080p, and of course not to mention Quad HD, yeah, which means like you're definitely going to see maybe a better battery again, because in my case I've seen that the Galaxy J7 does have a really awesome battery performance. So speaking of the battery performance, you'll see a 3300 mAh battery on the Galaxy A8, while as compared to the Galaxy J7 you're going to see a really good 3000 mAh battery, which is really working awesome on a 720p display. So in terms of the software, you'll see Android 5.1.1 Lollipop on both of these two phones, with their TouchWiz UI pre-installed. Of course, really awesome tweaks and all that. And of course there's some features that are selected to the Samsung's top tier phones. For example, of course, if we go into the main settings, and then we scroll down to motion and gesture. Now this option is only selective to Samsung's big range phones, and you know Galaxy A8 is also included in that, while you won't be able to get that feature on the mid-range Galaxy Galaxy J7 here. But yeah, you'll get things like one-handed operation and all that, which are pretty nice, but no palm swipe screenshot and all that. Other than that, all the other stuff looks pretty much same. Speed wise, both are really fast. And of course, if I lock both of these two phones, lock screen looks pretty awesome. We have two shortcuts, phone and camera. So I mean, definitely real life performance is the thing that matter to me, and definitely what I've seen, both have really awesome real life performance. You're not gonna see any lag whatsoever. So in terms of the software, Samsung Galaxy A8 does comes with this S Voice, which is also the thing that is not available on the Galaxy J7. Like the S Voice was available on the A5 and not available on like A3 or maybe the E5, but I can't remember that. But the thing is that they have made some features available on their top type phones, like the motion and gesture and the S Voice now, which we also don't get on the J7. So under the hood, we got a Snapdragon 615 chipset on both of these two phones. However, they're also coming with the Exynos chipset, which is like a second variant. I do have the Exynos variant here. We got the Exynos 7850 here versus the Exynos 5430, and you can see in the benchmark scores, we got a 39,592 on Antutu with the J7 versus a 47,500 and 47,543 on our Samsung Galaxy A8. Now definitely A8 is performing a little bit better, but it's not that much of a huge difference. So it's not using the Exynos 7 series processor. So as I said, that I am looking forward to the real life performance. So real life performance wise, both are performing really well, and as you can see, benchmark test wise, this is better, but not that of a big difference. So booting up both of these two phones at the same time to see which one will be faster. Now round one, and as you can see, Galaxy J7 is the winner, and A8 is still taking some time. And now it is up and running. Multitasking seems to be really smooth on both of these two phones. We get 1.5 GB of RAM on J7 versus 2 GB of RAM on the Galaxy A8. So let's just start off with some application to do a app opening speed test. Let's see. WhatsApp, as you can see, both were kind of like equal there. Let's open up, let's see, 2 benchmark. Wow, Galaxy J7 wins the race. Let's see if we can check out the gallery. Again, both were almost equal. Let's see, calculator, pretty much equal. And see, we have, no, I don't have the Twitch on the A8. Okay, Twitter, wow, there was like a big difference there. Again, seems like the Galaxy J7 is definitely showing its good optimization. So Guardian application, and again, both were equal with the app. I mean, definitely if we can check out camera, wow, again, both were pretty much equal. So you're not going to notice that much of a big difference in terms of the real life performance. So just going to do a quick browser test. So starting off from Wikipedia, and as you can see, the Galaxy J7 was faster. Just gonna take a look at the Yahoo. Pretty nice, almost about the same time. WWE.com. So I'm just gonna quickly hit go. And as you can see, the Galaxy A8 slightly faster, but not of a big difference. Taking a look at the Amazon store, Amazon.com, and again, as you can see, the Galaxy J7 is faster. So just like the Galaxy S6 and the Note 5, the Galaxy A8 also comes with this fingerprint sensor, which you can use in order to make your phone a little bit more secure. While on this phone, you can't really have the fingerprint scanner, but you can use the swipe. You can use the normal Android pattern or a normal Android password to secure your phone. So taking a look at the camera on both of these two phones, you'll get a 16 megapixel camera on the Galaxy A8 with single LED flash versus a 13 megapixel camera on the Galaxy J7. So if you guys want to see a side-by-side camera test, you can check my channel out. I've already done that video, and yeah, both can record up to 1080p, so no 4K even for the A8. And of course for the Galaxy J7, I mean 13 megapixel camera is really good for the price. So if you double tap the home key, you will get straight into the camera, and definitely you can see things are looking very similar. Now we do have the night mode here, which we don't really get on the Galaxy J7, and you also don't get the download button here on the J7. That's also something that is available on the on the A8. Now both of these two phones have auto pro mode. Pro mode is pretty nice, where you can change the ISO, white balance, and all that. That's something that if you're really into camera, then you can use this mode, or you can just have it on the auto if you are not into more camera stuff. Then also, if you check out the main settings here, you can see picture size. You can change the picture size, video size, which is, I believe, yes, I told you before, up to 1080p. Then if I go back, grid lines, location tag, pretty normal and pretty similar features. And you can also see the storage locations, which is also available because you can insert a SIM card, and you can also use this option to store all of your pictures and all of your videos straight into your memory card. So front camera is 5 megapixel on both phones, but we do have a front LED flash on the Galaxy J7, which will allow you to take more brighter photos, especially in dark condition. And the 5 megapixel camera that's coming with the A8 has same type of quality, but it doesn't have this front flash. Now this front flash is definitely selective to the J series, so it's like kind of like a special feature of this J series. So definitely do keep that in mind, that you're getting a little bit better thing here that definitely not available on the top phones of Samsung, including the Note 5. Yeah, that was my full comparison between these two phones, and of course, like I said, you're not going to notice that much of a difference, especially in terms of speed. But of course, if you want a phone with a with a bigger display, better build quality, better resolution, then the Galaxy A8 will be the choice for you. While on the other hand, if you want removable back, if you want a slightly lower 720p display but a better battery, then definitely the Galaxy J7 can be a good thing. And of course, J7 also has this front LED flash with the camera. Both phones have dual SIM capabilities, yeah, the only reason why I think that people will go for the A8 is just because of its design and all that. So while on the other hand, J7 has a movable back. So definitely speed wise, real life speed test is pretty similar on both of these two phones. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe for daily tech videos, news, rumors, reviews, comparison, and more. And I'll see you guys in the next one.